been a blast. Teenage dreams and neon screens. It was all rad, you know what I mean. Like, you know, it's like whatever, together forever. We're never gonna sever, laughing, sharing our stories clever. We'll take you back, it's like whatever.
Welcome to Like Whatever, a podcast for, by, and about Gen X. I'm Nicole, and this is my BFFF, Heather.
I'm so late today.
We are so late. It is dark outside.
It's dark outside. I actually did not leave work until after it was dark, and it has probably been 3 years since I have left after dark.
Yeah, so if we yawn or doze off, don't mind us. It's almost
day.
our bedtime.
And I was on vacation all week, and I came back to this nonsense.
Yes, we were both on staycation.
Yeah.
Went back today.
Yeah.
It was very sad.
It was. Not long enough. It never is.
No. But
See, the problem is I am so used to having the entire winter off
right,
from working in the restaurant.
right.
That just having to work all year is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed my staycation.
Good.
Yep. Just hung out, did nothing. I don't think I showered for like 3 days. It was awesome.
Yesterday,
Because I didn't leave the house.
yeah. Yesterday, I was like, I'm going to have to put on a bra. I'm going to have to wear pants. It's not right.
Yep. But we were off yesterday because it was MLK Day.
It was.
Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Day, one of my favorite holidays. He is one of my heroes. I was watching the news last night and I felt like such an asshole because I was off. And I don't know if it's just something I forget from year to year, but they're showing all the, it's a like day of giving, day of kindness, and tons of events with people doing volunteer work in the name of Martin Luther King Jr. And I'm like, damn it. I could have went and done something.
Damn it.
So if I remember for next year, I'll go.
That's so funny that you say that because today's topic, tying right into it.
Ooh, very nice. But let's see what else. Did you see Kiefer Sutherland got arrested?
No.
No?
I haven't.
Wow, this has been a couple days it's been out.
Oh.
He beat up an Uber driver.
Oh, I did see that. Okay, I did see that.
I mean, it sounds like he really beat him up, punched him some, tried to strangle him. And the whole time I'm watching, I'm thinking, I want Kiefer Sutherland to beat me up.
Oh, shit.
I've always loved him.
Yeah.
That would be a story to tell.
That would be a story. You got the Lost Boys were after your ass.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was really shocked today. Do you know Sean McDermott got fired?
I did.
Yeah.
I did see that.
That's been the biggest shocker yet.
I think the Mike Tomlin thing was the biggest shocker yet.
Yeah, but he walked away. He didn't get fired.
I know he didn't get fired, but like him quitting was just like,
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably time. Because I was thinking, this whole season, I've been thinking, man, Mike Tomlin has been there for fucking ever.
19 years.
Yeah. I mean, they keep a coach forever.
They do. They've had like 3 total.
They love a coach.
But
Once they get one, they don't want to have to look for another one. Fuck that.
Too much work.
It is too much. I don't blame them.
But he said he wanted to spend more time with family, and they showed, I saw pictures of him online this weekend at his daughter's, I think, gymnastics tournament at her college. So maybe he just didn't want to miss everything before they're adults.
I mean, who can blame him? That's a lot of work. And he's been there forever. And
Yep. He definitely did his time.
yeah,
He never had a losing season.
good for him. I always liked him.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seemed like a good coach. I still think it's Aaron Rodgers that ran him out. He's like, look, I can do a lot. I can't work with this fool.
Can't deal with this guy. Yeah. It's quite the weekend for football.
Whew, man, these games are stressful.
We discussed it, and my work bestie and I discussed it. So glad we're not in the, it's nice to win the Super Bowl and all that, but our season should have been done. We had no business even being in the playoffs, so whatever.
We just happen to be in a shitty division.
Yes. And I'm just so glad I don't have to
Yeah, Seattle or Chicago's defense would have ripped us to
yeah.
shreds. Just absolutely obliterated us.
Yes.
It would have been really bad. Like they did to the teams that they...
Yeah. It would have been.
They didn't obliterate them, but it was still...
It was ugly.
It was. Lots and lots of defense.
We couldn't have gotten past Seattle. So
No way.
I think Seattle's going to win it all.
I do too.
I like Seattle.
Yeah. I don't have any... I've always been kind of like meh with Seattle because I'm not a... I can picture his face. Their quarterback from...
Oh.
It's married to Sierra.
I can't think of his name.
Sierra's husband that used to quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Just not a big fan of his, but I do think they have the prettiest costumes in the NFL. And when they do their bright green, like neon green,
it's very flashy.
I love it.
I don't care for their colors. I'll tell you whose colors I do like.
The Browns.
Yes. The Panthers.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty too.
That black and blue, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Of course, the Raiders is black and silver, but that's boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Panthers black and blue, that's pretty.
Yep.
That's another thing I didn't understand. What game was it? I mean, I get it. You get you're the away team, so the home team chooses the jersey color. What game was it? It was the first of the two NFC games. It's a Saturday game. Was it? It was snowing really hard. I don't know.
I can't remember that
Today,
far back.
I can't. Today was rough. Anyhow, they were wearing all white.
All right. I can picture that now, but I don't know who it was.
49ers. It was indeed the 49ers.
And who were they playing?
Yes. Not in San Francisco. They were playing elsewhere. And I was like, damn, why are you wearing all white? And I was like, well, I get it. You're the away team. So the home team picks their jersey colors. They probably picked whatever team that was that I can't recall right now.
Well, it would have been us, right?
No, this weekend.
Oh, I thought you said I was thinking you meant the first.
No, this weekend.
Playoff weekend. Gotcha.
Whoever they played this weekend.
I don't know. Yeah. Who? It was Seattle. Yeah.
No, well then, what game am I fucking thinking of? What happened? Anyhow.
Where are we?
One team was playing in the snow, and they were wearing all white. And I was like, I mean, I get it. You're the away team. And then the Chicago game, I do remember it was Chicago. It was also snowing. And the Bears had their dark jerseys on, which makes sense because they, again, are the home team. But the away team, which I can't remember who they were either, was wearing...
The Broncos.
No. Chicago did not play the Broncos. You know what? Maybe it was the Buffalo Bills and the Broncos. It was the Broncos and the Bills game. And the Bills were wearing their all white.
Yes.
Sure. Anyway. I was like, why are they not? And then
we have spiraled out of control on this conversation.
A lot. Anyway, they wore their dark pants. So you could still see them.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting to.
Okay.
Probably just going to cut all this part
you
out.
finally got there, so I mean that's all that matters.
It's been a day.
Yeah. We had somebody download our entire catalog
I
today.
saw that.
58 downloads.
That's crazy.
Thank you to whoever that was. Yeah. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy them. Yeah, I don't know. Soon we're gonna own Greenland. Let's see what
I'm going to move to Greenland, I think. Actually, can I tell you that we were actually looking at apartments in Nova Scotia?
Not a bad idea. I heard it's very expensive to live in Canada. Really?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the exchange rate. No, because I did the exchange. And for like a 2-bedroom apartment, it was like the equivalent of $1,300 here.
Oh, okay.
And their weather is very similar to here. So, watch out, Nova Scotia.
Yep.
Coming in hot.
Heather's starving. She's eating homemade chocolate chip cookies from her mom.
Eating
So
any fucking thing all day.
don't mind her chomping on.
And it's my week, so I have to do all this talking.
Yeah.
Get my snack in.
So if you have that phobia where you don't like hearing people chew, this is not the
Too fucking
episode
bad.
for you.
You know what? This is not the episode for a lot of things. So. Facts.
Yeah.
No, we got a good one today. I'm excited about
Of course we do. You always have a good one.
You want to do our spiel? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So please like, share, rate, review.
Yes.
Find us on all the socials.
All of them.
You can send us an email at likewhateverpod@gmail.com.
Yes.
You can find us on YouTube at likewhatever. You can visit our website. At www.likewhateverpod.com.
Indeed.
I think I got them all, didn't I?
Hey there, like whatever Gen X friends. Pat Green here. Do you remember making mixtapes and cruising to the mall with your friends? My new novel is all about that 80s feeling. In Hearts of Glass Fade Away and Radiate, I weave a story of first love and found family in late 80s suburbia. You meet teens, Ford and Cassie, at their local mall, facing heartbreak and healing together. It's a bit like a John Hughes movie wrapped in an 80s soundtrack, both nostalgic and heartwarming. I poured all of those big emotions into these pages. If you crave the warm nostalgia of mixtapes and mall dates, this book might feel like your own high school story. Head to patgreenauthor.com or barnstormerpublishing.com to grab Hearts of Glass in ebook, audiobook, or paperback. I'd love for you to join Ford, Cassie, and the whole gang. Consider it a trip down memory lane with a story you won't forget. Stay totally awesome. Stay true to you.
All right.
All right. So let's fuck around and find out about something very near and dear to my heart.
Oh, Lord.
Big brothers, big sisters.
Oh.
I know. At first you're thinking, why is this Gen X? And I'm going to tell you, I don't fucking care what you think. National Mentoring Month is celebrated every January in the United States.
I wonder why.
It was launched in 2002 by Mentor, the National Mentoring Partnership, and the Harvard School of Public Health. Mm-hmm. The goal is simple but powerful: raise awareness about the impact of mentoring and encourage more people to volunteer. Big Brothers Big Sister uses this month to spotlight bigs, recruit new volunteers, and share stories that show how mentorship changes lives. Also, I'll tell you why, actually, this is relevant. Mm-hmm. I was on one of the Facebook pages the other day, one of the Gen X pages, and a lady on there said, my kids have decided to be child-free, all of them. How do you all cope with not becoming grandparents? Mm-hmm. And I also know that there are a lot of people that are younger now that are struggling with fertility issues. Mm-hmm. And so I thought, you know what? So I wrote to her, you know, it's a great alternative. No, it's not your kid. No, it's not your grandkid. But you make a difference in somebody's life. Mm-hmm. And you can do all this shit you want to do with a fully formed individual. Mm-hmm. You know, I know it's not the same, but
Yeah.
you know, if you wanted to get some experience and make a difference in somebody's life. And I know I have told the story of I am a big sister.
One Big Sister of the Year.
Yes.
I'm never going to stop telling that.
2014.
Mm-hmm. Was it this month you got awarded?
Yes. Also why I was in it. Also, you'll notice that in the title, because I picked the title.
Okay.
My little, I will not say her name. She listens. I call her E-Money. Mm-hmm. So that is where the E-Money comes from in the title of this.
Yes.
Anyway, back to it. Mm-hmm. The key dates during Mentor Month. January 7th is I Am a Mentor Day, a day for mentors to share their stories and inspire others. January 15th, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Day of Service.
Mentoring is framed as a form of service and community uplift. January 17th is International Mentoring Day. a global celebration of mentoring across cultures. January 25th is Thank Your Mentor Day, a day for littles, alumni, and communities to publicly thank mentors. National Mentoring Month is grounded in research showing how that mentoring has measurable effects. 1 in 3 young people in the U.S. grows up without a mentor outside their family. Youth with mentors are 55% more likely to enroll in college. They are 78% more likely to volunteer regularly. They are 130% more likely to hold leadership positions in clubs or teams.
Wow.
Mentored youth show improved mental health, higher self-esteem, and stronger academic performance. Big Brothers Big Sisters, who I will now call BBBS,
Okay.
uses these stats heavily during January to show that mentoring isn't just nice, it's transformative. I was also a mentor we have a really amazing mentoring program down here in this particular school district. The lady who used to run it, she has since retired. She lived down the street from where I grew up, and she was also my sister's gym teacher.
Oh, okay.
And she worked at one of the restaurants that I frequented as a child in and out. So I know her very well. And I mentored with her. I would go in once a week. And so if you're looking for something to do and you're like, you're retired, you're retiring, you're looking at retirement, thinking, what the hell am I going to do? Here, and I'm sure it's because it is a national thing, I'm sure it's the same. It's 1 hour a week of your time. You go in, you are treated like a goddamn rock star. I mean, when you walk down that hall, everybody's like, that's a mentor. And they are just losing their shit about you. You can read books. You can have lunch. You can play games. They know you're coming. You work out the time. You can help them with homework. Whatever. It's just you and that kid for 1 hour. And it does mean all the difference. I mean, you can just tell. And they just get so excited when you walk in. And all the other kids that don't necessarily need mentors, like my nephew, because that's the school I went to, could not understand why I couldn't be his mentor. And she said, because you don't need one. And you see her all the time.
Yeah, I think our statewide, I don't know if they're as good as the school district you're talking about, but I know that there is a big push to get mentors in, and I know there are some nonprofits in the state that where you can go to find a mentor, I guess. So yeah, and I do love that. And working with high school kids, I can understand that because you are hoping to make a difference in their life. Like, that's my purpose of being there, is for them to know that I care about them and I want them to succeed. And I actually, it was really awesome. I got an email last week from an old client. I had him in high school. I think I signed him up probably like 6 years ago. And he graduated high school. He tried college. Wasn't for him. Decided to leave it. Got himself a good full-time job. I helped him find the work. Closed out his case because that's how it is.
Yep.
You know, that's my job, is to get them jobs. And he sent me an email last week saying that he just wanted to let me know that he was like, I don't know if you remember me. Of course I remember you.
Right.
But, you know, you worked with me and I didn't do good at school at first, but I did go back. I got my degree. And now he's working a full-time job in his field of study that he went to college for, and he's very happy. And he said he just thought of me and wanted to reach out and thank me for all the help I gave him back then. And there is no feeling like that.
I mean, if you think about it in your own life, there was someone in your teenage years, some that was not your family. You could have I had a great family. My mom and dad, great people. You know,
a little crazy, but
off a little bit. But I mean, you know, great. Involved in our activities, involved in every part of our lives. Probably a little too much. But there is still someone that was outside of your family, because if you have a good family even, and then you're like, well, they have to they have to, they gave birth to me. So they chose to bring me here. I'm their responsibility. But if it's someone who is outside of your family, who doesn't actually have, and air quotes, have to be there for you. I mean, we all have that person.
I know this person, and it's not even necessarily a long-term thing.
Nope.
When I was in school, I was a nerd. Good grades were important to me, not only to me, but I would get in a lot of trouble if I didn't get good grades. So it was very important to me. And I was always good at math. I mean, it was a breeze. I never had trouble. Ninth grade, I took algebra 1 and 2. In 10th grade, I got into geometry. And I had no idea what was happening. There were no numbers involved.
Nobody does.
So I was
I don't think anybody knows.
And I had one of those old man math teachers who had probably been teaching for 167 years and just was going to do it his way. And I was lost. So I went to my 9th grade algebra teacher and I told her in tears, I don't understand. Well, she teaches algebra. So she went home. She said, give me a couple days. She spent the next couple days relearning geometry so that she could come in and tutor me.
Right.
And then I got it. Like, amazing. She didn't have to do that.
Right.
She could have been like, oh, get a tutor, ask a classmate, whatever. But no, she put in the work. And yeah, I'll never forget it.
Yeah. I have my English teacher, my 11th and 12th grade years. We had her 2 years. I still have a note. She wrote me at the end of my senior year. She wrote me a note. And I still have it. And I don't even know. I was a little goth girl in a private school, and I did not fit in. I never fit in. We went from 1st grade to 12th grade, and I never fit in. Same kids the whole time, didn't fit in. And I mean, I guess there's only 7 people in my English class, so. But she pushed me a lot. And I remember my senior year, I wrote a paper on Macbeth, the symbolism, the witchcraft and symbolism in Macbeth. I know. Weird. And when she gave it back to me, she said that she was angry because she had gone to every other English teacher in the school to give them my paper because she refused to give anybody 100% on their research paper.
Wow.
So they had to dig and find, and let me just tell you, they found an optional comma, and that's what she took points off for, an optional comma.
Wow.
But yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So and then she wrote me, I really honestly don't even know what else it was about her that she just, one time we had to bring in a poem that we liked, and she let us bring in song lyrics. And I brought in a Cure song, and she said it was beautiful, and whether she believed it or not, I don't know. But yeah. My French teacher also was a pretty amazing lady, but
yeah,
I still see her every now and again. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Do you deliver her mail?
No. No, she used to come in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So if you feel like it's good for your own soul too. I mean,
It really is.
to do that, to give that to somebody else, and
Yeah, and I mean, any kind of volunteering. And I made sure all my kids volunteered. My son, when he was little, we'd volunteer at the SPCA. And I can't remember if he used his birthday money or if he saved his allowance, but he saved up, and I took him to the store and he bought supplies for the SPCA for us to take and drop off with his own money.
yeah.
I used to take my youngest to the food bank on Saturdays, and we would go bag up backpacks or boxes of food and all that stuff. It's just good for them. And that was something I really enjoyed watching the MLK Day of Service events, was people did like mock marches. And they all had their kid, like tons of kids. And I was like, what a great way to teach them about all of this. And
Empathy.
yeah, and to make them understand what he was trying to achieve and trying to get people to understand. And everything was very peaceful, of course, just walking down the street together, and
I'm just
it was
going to say
great.
this also, just, here and there. The only way change happens is if the generations behind us
Yes.
care.
Yes,
So make them care.
exactly. Exactly. I could not agree more.
Yep.
Because we're all stuck in our ways at this point.
I mean, we're moving out. I mean, yeah, we're the demographic now, which is weird, but there's not a whole lot of us to begin with. And they're what's going to do it. Mm-hmm. And I saw somewhere else, we're the slacker generation, but who we're raising are
Yes.
going to be there.
Yes.
They're going to be the revolution. So go out and
Do stuff.
yeah. Take a kid. It's one of the few national awareness months backed by both the White House and Congress.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Still?
Yep.
No?
Well, I mean, you can,
They haven't figured
the
out it's there yet.
KKK can mentor also, so
Well.
that's why they. Anyway, celebrities often participate, from athletes to actors to musicians. BBBS agencies sometimes run 30 bigs in 30 days, challenges to recruit mentors. The hashtag mentoring month trends every January. Many former littles use this month as to publicly thank their bigs years later. So, boop, boop, boop. On to Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's one of the most enduring and influential youth mentoring organizations in the United States. Founded in 1904, the organization has spent more than a century pairing adult volunteers, or bigs, with young people, littles, in structured, professionally supported mentoring relationships. While many nonprofits rise and fall with social trends, BBBS has demonstrated remarkable longevity, adaptability, and measurable impact.
I had no idea they'd been around that long.
The origins can be traced to Ernest Coultier, a New York City court clerk who, in 1904, observed a troubling pattern. Many boys entering the juvenile justice system lacked stable adult guidance. He believed that mentorship, not punishment, was the missing ingredient.
Oh, I love people that think that.
Me too.
You see it every once in a while on the news where someone tries reform rather than punishment. And
If you get them young.
yeah, because these kids aren't bad kids. I work in one of the juvenile detention centers here in our state, doing the same thing I do with kids at any high school. And these kids are awesome to talk to. Yeah. It's exactly like talking to any other kid. They have hopes and plans and dreams, and they're awesome.
They just need a little support.
They need somebody to care about them. It's what they need.
That's what they need. Takes a village.
Yeah.
Be the village.
Yes.
In a speech to a group of civic-minded volunteers, he famously declared that there is only one way to help these youngsters, and that is to have some earnest, true man volunteers to be a big brother to him. The speech was so compelling that 39 men signed up on the spot.
Oh.
It's a fun fact that illustrates how persuasive Coultier must have been Coultier must have been in an era before microphones.
Oh.
Around the same time, the Catholic Big Sisters organization formed to support girls facing similar challenges. These two movements eventually merged, creating the modern Big Brothers Big Sisters of America. By the mid-20th century, it had expanded nationwide, becoming a formal nonprofit with local agencies across the country. Today, it is the oldest and largest youth mentoring organization in the United States, with more than 300 local affiliates. Its mission is to create and support one-to-one mentoring relationships that ignite the power and promise of youth. Its vision is a world in which all youth achieve their full potential. These statements reflect a strengths-based philosophy rooted in developmental psychology, social capital theory, and positive youth development. Rather than focusing on deficits or fixing children, BBBS emphasizes empowerment, connection, and opportunity.
Yep.
So, I did not think I could be a big sister because, I mean, at the time I worked in a restaurant. I'm covered in tattoos. I have very rarely have a natural color on my head of anybody's natural color. So when I called, the reason I did call, I don't know if I've told this story, but my brother-in-law was a little. And he talked about his big brother and still has some of the stuff that he made. And he is almost 50 years old. So I was like, I'm not going to have my own kids. And yeah, I can be there for my niece and nephew and I can be there for your kids. But,
Right.
Right. They have a stable house. They're all good. So I called and I was like, I don't know what the heck I have to offer. And she was like, you have time. And that is literally all they want. They don't want you to spend a lot of money. They tell you, do not spend a lot of money. Do not buy them crazy amounts of stuff. Do not do any of that. They want you to take them to parks. Me and E-Money used to go bowling. And then if you're big brother or big sister, a lot of places give you discounts on stuff. Anyway, so it's like the bowling alley on Wednesdays, it was half price games. So we would go bowling on Wednesdays. We had our nails done. We went to movies. We went to the zoo. And, it's just about your time.
Yeah.
There is rigorous screening and monitoring. Yes. You go through if you're ever worried about it, if you have a kid that you might think, as a teenager and you think this kid could probably use some extra help, it is you are extremely vetted. You are you take the kid on your own. But you're monitored. You can't take them overnight. You can't take them out of the state, really. Well, it depends. You can't. There's a lot of rules.
Well, you probably need permission to do things like that. Right.
If the mom is capable of that.
Right.
They also do a lot of stuff as a group. We have a minor league baseball team called the Shorebirds here, and we would get tickets. They give out tickets all the time for mentors, so we would take them to baseball games and skate parks, and we'd have big picnics and one of the water parks here. And after all the kids go back to school in September, they open up just for Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it's free to all of them. They bring pizza in. And then in January, they have a mentoring brunch where they bring all of them and they thank you all. And that is where I got my plaque in 2014.
Well, you guys also had a fundraiser back in the day. Me and my girls came and bowled with you. Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I have pictures of that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, they have their big fundraiser is bowling. And so what we would do, I was on my caseworker and the people in the particular office were amazing human beings. She was a retired teacher. He was a retired teacher also. And they obviously loved what they did. So they formed a board for fundraising. Because our big event, not a whole lot of people down here. Our big event was bowling. And so we decided we would do themes every year and give out prizes. And it's funny because the team that just every year, went all out. One year for the beach one, I think it was, they came as the cast of Gilligan's Island and this thing is in May. It's not like it's around Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
Full costume. They came as the Scooby Gang one year. They dressed to the nines, and they were probably in their 20s-ish. It's the American Eagle team. And then I got this job at the post office, and when I walked in, I recognized one of the clerks is one of the members of that team. And so I said, I don't know if you remember me, but you guys always killed it for the mentoring, the Big Brothers Big Sisters bowling thing. And he was like, we love doing it. I loved doing it. So that was our big thing, and we did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We bowled. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
You know what? Why don't we hit
Okay.
it?
Because Larry cured to your light, we're laughing through her teenage plight. So grab your snacks and brace your soul, 'cause middle school madness out of control.
Go ahead.
All right. Today in Nicole's diary from 1984, it is Friday, April 13th.
Oh, that is Christine's birthday.
Yep. And it's a Friday the 13th.
Oh, shit.
Today was my last day at Miss Fox's.
Of course.
This is
Friday.
Yes.
TGIF.
Yes. Today is Friday the 13th. I knew at 11 that was important. Daddy came to pick me up this weekend, and we went to New Jersey to see Grandma Egler, my favorite person. When we got there, we had subs, and Grandma had new sleeping bags.
Oh.
That was the best. Sleeping in sleeping bags on her living room floor was the best. We stayed up for a while, and we went to bed. On the way to Jersey, me and Jeff told jokes. I told a lot of jokes back in the day.
You were cutting it up.
Funny as fuck. And we slept on the way up.
Of course.
Which is
Gotta get
something.
ready.
Yeah. Which I often talk about because my dad had a huge burgundy Cadillac. And we could spread out in the back seat and sleep and not touch each other.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Janet was teaching me and Jeff poker.
Go
Sounds
ahead,
about right.
Janet.
Yep. And rummy and gin rummy. Yeah. So I remember playing cards up there with her, or at Grandma's all the time, because she had this deck that had one set was green with white cats on it, and one was red with brown cats on it. And I love those cards because they had cats on them.
She's a big cat fan from way back.
Forever, my whole life. So yeah, that was this day in April 13th, 1984.
Excellent.
Yeah, trip to Jersey to my grandma's is always a good one.
I love it. Grandma's we go. I was going to ask if your mom and dad were still together at that point, but
No.
Clearly not.
No, I was 7 when they got divorced. So that would have been 1980.
Oh, wow. Excuse me. Fancy pants. Big Brothers Big Sisters is known for its highly structured mentoring model, which distinguishes it from informal mentoring or casual volunteer programs. The process of pairing a big with a little involves background checks, interviews, personality assessments, interest matching, family input, and professional oversight. This is essentially the nonprofit version of a compatibility algorithm, except it works. So it is a lot. I mean, from the time you talk to somebody to sign up to when you're actually matched with, and it could take a while to be matched because they want to make sure that you are matched.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, perfectly.
And that you're safe.
Yes. They also, just as an aside, there is a real need for people of color, especially men of color, to volunteer in the programs. Also, LGBTQ, they really would like more mentors. And, yeah.
Is there age?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Gotcha.
The only thing they won't do is you can be a couple match also. So you and your significant other can match with a child. They will put like a boy with women, but they will not put a girl with men.
Okay.
So a girl will never have a big brother.
Okay.
It's still
So
strictly
if you're 18,
you
could do it.
Yeah.
You could be a big. And if you're 98, you could be a
you
big.
can be a big.
Okay.
If you have time
Okay.
in your week that you feel like you could, I think it's 2 times a month they want you to meet with them. They check in with you constantly. I know that when I first was matched, I did not think it was going to be a good match. She was very e-money. Was very like standoffish. Our first time out, we went and saw a Miley Cyrus movie. The last song or something like that. That's what she wanted to say. And the whole time she was like, well, we're just going to go home after this, right? We're going to go home after this. Right? And I keep, we're both nervous. I mentored her at the school also. And I was like, I don't think I would call my social worker and I was like, I just don't think this is, I don't think she likes me, blah, 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 blah. And, you just have to remember that these kids are closed off. So it takes time. And then it was, I don't even know, 6 months later, she is screaming at the top of her lungs in the car, singing. Ugh. And I spent a time where I would pick her up and take her to school. She's not a morning person. And I loved that. I got her back. All the singing she did. I have pictures of me teaching her to drive. Aww. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, she is now an adult, a fully grown adult with 2 children of her own, 2 beautiful little boys. She's killing it.
Yep.
The classic model, Bigs and Littles meet regularly for activities such as going to the park, visiting museums, or simply talking over ice cream. We did a lot of talking over ice cream. Actually, we went to McDonald's a lot.
Yeah.
School-based mentoring, which I also did, meetings occur at school during lunch or after class. This model is especially effective for younger children. Workplace mentoring, corporate partners host mentoring sessions exposing youth to professional environments. Group mentoring, some agencies offer group formats for specific needs or communities. Each match is assigned a match support specialist who checks in monthly, provides coaching, mentors, monitors safety, and helps resolve challenges. The oversight is one of the reasons Big Brothers has such a strong outcome. It is one of the most rigorously evaluated youth programs in the United States. A landmark study by Public-Private Ventures found that littles with a big for at least 12 months experienced significant improvements across multiple domains.
Nice.
Littles were 52% less likely to skip school. They were more likely to improve their grades, especially in reading and math. They showed, mine never did in math. I was never able to help.
Well, that's where you two were a perfect
pair.
pair.
I was like,
that's because you couldn't help her with her homework.
Fuck your math.
Just fail.
It'll be fine. I'm never going to use it again. They showed higher education aspirations, including interest in college.
That's because they had someone holding them accountable and who actually cared about their success.
Yeah.
When you have someone that you want to be proud of you,
yeah,
you're going to do better.
Yep. And the thing of it is because you're choosing to spend time with them.
Yeah.
You don't have to be there. You have other responsibilities. You're choosing them. And that means all the difference. Some littles go on to become teachers, social workers, or even staff members, creating a full circle mentoring legacy. Littles were 46% less likely to start using illegal drugs. They were 27% less likely to start drinking alcohol. They demonstrated improved decision-making and reduced aggression. They had increased self-confidence, improved relationship with peers and family, greater emotional regulation, and a stronger sense of belonging. Many littles report that their big is the first adult who ever asked them about their goals. It's not their success is not accidental. It's grounded in well-established theory. Consistent, caring relationships promote emotional security. Youth model the behaviors and attitudes of trusted adults. Mentors expand a young person's access to networks, opportunities, and resources. They foster the 5 C's: competence, confidence, connection, character, and caring. Researchers later added a 6th C, contribution, because mentored youth often give back to their communities. Big Brothers Big Sisters operates throughout 300 plus local agencies across all 50 states. Each year, the organization engages over 100,000 volunteers, hundreds of thousands of youth and families, thousands of community partners. Big Brothers Big Sisters has served over 2 million children since its founding.
That's a lot of kids.
Some challenges that they face is there's often long wait lists, especially for boys and teens, as I said. Funding, of course. They rely heavily on donations, grants, and corporate partnerships. Economic downturns can threaten program stability. Recruiting mentors who reflect the cultural and linguistic backgrounds of littles remains a priority. Youth communication styles evolve rapidly, and they have had to adapt to social media, virtual mentoring, and digital safety concerns. Some agencies now offer an e-mentoring, which becomes essential during the COVID-19 pandemic. They are exploring several innovations, like I said, digital mentoring, virtual platforms, expand access for rural or transportation limited families. The corporate one, taking them to work. I actually took my little to work because she worked for me this summer.
You paid her, I hope.
I did.
Okay.
With my love. I also told her, so your actual involvement in the program ends when they either turn 18 or graduate, whichever comes last. So I would tell her all the time, she turned 18 first. I said, now once you graduate, I literally never have to see you again. And she's like, no, you are stuck with me. And I was like, no, my obligation to you is over.
Yeah. There's a lot of parents that really feel that way. So,
yeah, no, I did.
No, I know that you didn't, but
She texted me the other day.
It's crazy to me that people think kids turn 18 and they're good to go. Especially the foster care system. Oh my God. Sometimes you can get an extension to stay living with a foster parent until you graduate. And sometimes mid-school year, kids just are homeless.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, and that happened to her. She had home challenges, and the home that she could live in was outside of the school district that she had been going to since she was in kindergarten. And they provide transportation for kids who have been displaced for that school year. But the upcoming school year,
you have to register in your
own district.
Yeah.
And the district she did not want to be in. And they had to put her in that district, and she ended up getting in fights. And because it was like, I think it was 8th grade.
Ugh,
I mean, the worst possible time.
Worst time.
And she cried. When I tell you that this girl literally tried everything to stay in that school district, I am not kidding you. She tried to find houses on her own. She tried to talk me into letting her live with me. She tried, and we were real close to that.
Is that against
Very,
policy?
very, very
Yeah,
against.
I followed. I figured.
Yeah, it's frowned upon. So the head of the mentor ladies that I was talking about before, I called her, and she ended up helping us get her back in to the school district.
Wow.
Yes, but there was a transportation issue, hence why I was having to go get her and take her. And it was very early, and I loved it. Make fun of her the whole way.
Yeah, taking my kids to school was some of the best times of my life. They still know songs, but we'd listen to the same songs in the car, and we'd sing, and oh my gosh, we had so much fun.
It was, yeah.
Hey, it's Pat Green. Ever feel like your life is straight out of a Stranger Things scene, but the monsters were people and experiences? My Hearts of Glass books have that vibe of 80s nostalgia, minus the Demogorgons. Set in the late 80s, Fox Valley Mall near Chicago, it's a story of Cassie, a punk rock girl, Ford, a traumatized former child model, and Jenny, a preppy dreamer, all outsiders who band together. In the middle of neon and trauma, they discover a found family where none existed before. I wanted to capture that raw Gen X truth. After all those iconic John Hughes moments, real life still threw us curveballs. If you've ever craved a story about healing from trauma and growing up with heart, this could be it. Grab Hearts of Glass Living in a Real World and its companion Hearts of Glass Fade Away and Radiate at patgreenauthor.com or barnstormerpublishing.com. It's available in ebook, audiobook, and paperback. Dive into an 80s time capsule with characters who feel like old friends.
They have more rigorous evaluation strengths, evidence-based practice, diversity and inclusion initiatives. It's investing in culturally responsive mentoring to better serve diverse communities. So I thought I would give you a list of notable bigs other than me.
You're my favorite big.
Number one.
You're number one.
So let me just brag on myself for 1 second.
Please.
I was Big Sister of the Year for the state of Delaware. And the way you get that is your little writes a letter. Yes.
Which is the best part of all of it.
Yes. And the lady, she did tell me prior to, they announced it at the mentoring event in January. And she did tell me prior that I was going to get it. So I thought I was prepared until she read the letter. When I tell you I ugly cried, I mean, couldn't even breathe.
Oh,
I had the entire room crying. Ugh. I still get teary-eyed about it now. Also, one more bragginess, if you ever think about doing it. So, when she had her first child, she had a gender reveal. And I was, of course, invited. I'm supposed... she's getting married this year or next year, and she keeps telling me I'm gonna. She asked me to be a bridesmaid, and I was like, "Girl, I am too old for that, but I will participate in whatever you want." No, you got to be there for me, and da da da. And I was like, "I will be, but I can't be. I'm too old and too fat for that." But anyway. You know, I knew that I meant something to her just because she had invited me, whatever,
right.
you know, and she continued to she told me, but whatever. But when I went and I met her partner's family, and the first thing out of their mouth was, "Oh my God, you're Heather. We have heard so much about you." I know this, I didn't want this episode to make me cry, but it's been a day. So yeah, moving on. Other than me, Walt Disney. Yes, Walt Disney.
Oh,
He served as a big brother in the 50s.
very cool.
He reportedly loved the idea of imagination-driven mentorship. Quincy Jones, the legendary music producer, mentored through Big Brothers Big Sisters, and has spoken publicly about the importance of giving young people access to creative opportunities. Usher. The Grammy-winning artist has been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters and has advocated for youth mentoring as a way to break cycles of disadvantage.
That's awesome.
President George W. Bush.
Get out.
He served as a big brother in Texas before entering politics.
Aw.
Senator Cory Booker.
I could see that one.
I have heard him talk about it.
Yeah.
Has been a big brother and has spoken about how mentoring shaped his understanding of community responsibility. Cal Ripken Jr., the Baseball Hall of Famer, has supported Big Brothers Big Sisters and participated in mentoring initiatives. Katie Couric, the journalist, has been a big sister and has highlighted the program on national platforms. So who would you think are famous littles?
Ooh.
Malcolm X.
Get out.
Before he became a civil rights leader, Malcolm X was mentored by a man named John Elton Bembre, not through Big Brothers Big Sisters specifically, but they often cite his story as an example of the power of mentorship.
Wow.
A lot go on to be CEOs, teachers, social workers. Jamie Foxx was a little.
Oh.
I have heard him talk about it too. He has spoken publicly about being mentored through Big Brothers Big Sisters and how it shaped his early confidence and creativity. I didn't know this one. Carrie Pennebaker, a mental health advocate and former political candidate. He shared his experience as a little and how his big helped him through childhood trauma. This one is my favorite. Daryl DMC McDaniels of Run DMC.
Get out.
I won't. He has credited mentorship and adult guidance as essential to his development and has partnered with Big Brothers Big Sisters on youth initiatives. I also know there was, and I couldn't find it and I couldn't remember which one it was, but I know there was a football player not that long ago.
I was going to say, I bet a lot of football players have had mentors.
Was in the program. And anyway, a lot of littles go on to be CEOs, teachers, social workers, elected officials. A significant percentage of the adult volunteers were once littles themselves. These people have not necessarily been bigs or littles, but they have publicly championed Big Brothers Big Sisters. Barack Obama highlighted Big Brothers Big Sisters as a model mentoring program. Oprah Winfrey has featured Big Brothers Big Sisters stories on her platform. Ellen DeGeneres has hosted Big Brothers Big Sisters matches on her show. Shaquille O'Neal has supported Big Brothers Big Sisters events and youth initiatives. And can I just say, I think that Shaq is the most amazing human being ever to put on this earth. Have you ever seen what he does in his free time?
I don't know.
He will be walking through Walmart and then just pick a kid and be like, "You got a bike?" And the one kid was like, I mean, he has cameras following him all the time. So, and the kid was like, "No." And he was like, "Come on." And he said, "Mom, can I buy him a bike?" And he took the kid and bought him a bike. And just a lot. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal does a lot.
He is a really, really good guy.
Yeah.
And one thing I remember, I think it was probably in the 2000s. I remember watching a show and he wanted a fancy sports car and they literally built the car around him because he was too big for any real car. So they had like the frame and him in it trying to make sure everything was going to be big enough before they finished building the car. He
gives a lot of his time and money back to children. And, you know, you've seen, they'll do TikToks of like famous athletes doing stuff for kids and he is always in them. And it's always some kid that like wanders up to him out of nowhere and he's like, and people are pulling him away from him like, "No, you know, you can't." And he's like,
no, he's come buy me a bike.
No, come on over here and take a picture. He takes a picture. He just seems to be, I don't know him very well, but yeah.
Yeah, good person. Good human.
Big Brothers Big Sisters aired a national Super Bowl commercial in 2024, and it became one of the most talked about nonprofit ads of the night. The ad focused on the idea that one small moment of mentorship can change the entire trajectory of a young person's life. A child faces a challenge. A mentor steps in with a simple but meaningful gesture. The child's future self appears, showing how that moment mattered. It was emotional without being cheesy. The kind of ad that makes people go quiet in a room full of nachos. I remember it.
I remember that commercial.
It was one of the only nonprofit ads in a sea of Budweiser cars and celebrity cameos. It highlighted real matches, not actors. It tapped into the Super Bowl's massive audience to recruit new mentors.
Smart.
It sparked a surge in volunteer signups nationwide.
Yay.
After the ad aired, they reported a major spike in website traffic and volunteer inquiries, one of the biggest in its history.
They need to do that again.
So why do you not see who is a lot of mentors or littles? It's because they do not publicly release the name of former littles unless those individuals choose to share their stories as adults. This protects the privacy of minors and families, so the famous littles list is shorter than the famous bigs list, but the impact is just as powerful. And that's why I'm going to call her E-Money. So yeah, that's Big Brothers Big Sisters.
That was really, really cool.
Yeah.
You've inspired me. Like, I don't know about all that, but but it does make me proud of what I do. And it does inspire me to help kids. I mean, maybe people have no idea what kids go through, man.
No.
I don't know how they get up in the morning and function after some of the stuff that these kids live with. And yeah, I mean, if you can do it, if you've ever thought about it, at least look into it. If you don't want to go as hard as Big Brothers Big Sisters, find a local mentoring program. Talk to your local school district and see if you can come in. Like, just
go to a library and see if they have a reading.
Yep.
They have reading hours where you can go and read to a bunch of kids or but like I said in the beginning, that's what sparked the idea was the lady on the Facebook page saying that she was sad that she wasn't going to be a grandmother because her kids, and my mom was born to be a grandmother. Luckily, my sister wanted kids, so she had.
Right.
She would make an amazing mentor.
Absolutely.
I mean, kids would just die to have her.
I would love to have her be my mentor. Instead, she's my second mom, which I guess is better, but.
So that's what, and it's mentoring month. There's gotta find the light somewhere. Exactly.
Or if you have teenage children or something, get them involved with helping.
You can be a family. You can actually be a family mentor where you can mentor as a family unit.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it's like I said. I think
that one would be really hard to not have them move in with you, though, because they would become one of your children.
The struggle is real.
Yeah,
when you see what kids go through.
I mean, they absolutely have to set that boundary. Like, I totally understand that, but man, that would be hard to like send them back somewhere is not okay.
Yep,
but you have to.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So go and nothing's going to change unless we change it. You got to start from the ground up.
And like you said at the beginning, it's the generations behind us that are going to make the difference. So E-Money is going to be inspired at some point. Now she's a young mom and she's setting up her life, but at some point she's going to be inspired and she's going to help somebody.
Yeah.
And then that person's going to help somebody. And that's how it just spreads.
I think she's 26.
Wow.
I know.
That's how old my middle child will be this year.
I think I'm 98% sure the two of them are about the same age. She might be a little bit older, but
yeah.
She's pushing 30. E-Money, you're pushing 30, girl.
And she is such a beautiful girl.
Oh, she's absolutely gorgeous.
My God.
She is breathtakingly beautiful.
She is.
She really is.
It's not fair.
I know.
Nobody should get to be that pretty.
She is really pretty. And so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been through a lot. And she's killing it as a mom.
Yeah. She learned from...
She knows what it's to...
Yeah,
she knows the other side of it. To not have a mom.
Yep, exactly.
She's doing everything she can, and her boys are beautiful boys.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. So go out there, make it. If you can't make a difference any other way, then make a difference somewhere, somehow. Spend an hour a week reading to children, or it's not hard. It's not y'all are retiring. Yeah. We're all lining up to retire. And, what are you going to do? Sit around? No.
Yeah, and that feeling,
better.
It always makes me think back to, and I've mentioned this before on here, that Gandhi has said there is no true selfless act of kindness because of the good feeling that you get from doing an act of kindness. And that shit is real. Like, you feel really good about yourself when you leave for the day.
I mean, when I went to her gender reveal, it was just, she followed me around the whole time, number one. And I was like, keep your pregnant self away from me. But I went to her middle school graduation. I went to her high school graduation. I went to, all of her stuff. I learned, I took her to get her driver's license, and I took her to driver's ed, and and she said, "This is Heather," and she's been the only person in my life that has been to everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't know about that. She has two amazing brothers.
Yeah, but it's those little things that you did for her. I can't tell you how many high school seniors, 17, 18-year-olds I meet with. And one of the questions I ask is, do you have a driver's license? Because if you plan on going to college or trade school or work, you're going to need a way to get there. So I want to get them start thinking, if they don't have a driver's license, what am I going to do? Or if they have one, don't have a car, what are you going to do? And so many of them, I'm like, if they say no, I'm like, oh, did you not take driver's ed? No, I did. I passed. I just, their parents didn't give them the driving hours, and they didn't take them to the DMV before their blue slip expired. And that is just such an important task to follow up on, because if you don't get it, then it's so hard. The DMV hands you a 100-page book and says, here, go read this and come back when you're ready to take the test. And that's basically your option.
We should explain, in the state of Delaware.
In Delaware.
It is stupid easy to get your driver's license before you turn 18.
Yes.
You just have to go to driver's ed.
Yes.
You take the class. It is a little bit harder than when we went, because it was a joke when we went.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It is a little bit more difficult. You do have to spend more time driving, but it is all done through driver's ed.
Correct.
You don't
it's
go
a
to
credit in school.
You don't go to the DMV like a lot of states. You have to go to the DMV.
And I
you
know,
have to do
I
the
think
course.
Maryland has driving schools,
Yes.
and that's how everybody gets their license. They're in strip malls.
But
and
you
stuff.
have to go to the DMV to an obstacle course with a state trooper in the car with you, or somebody official.
Because that's not intimidating.
No. So in Delaware, it's all done through driver's ed.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
It is. It's super easy, and it's super, super, super important.
It's free in the public schools.
Exactly. So you are doing your child a huge disservice. If you're not ready for them to drive, fine. But get them the license, hold the license, and don't let them drive.
Right.
But don't let them miss that opportunity.
No, it's very difficult once they
Very, very difficult.
once they turn 18.
Yes.
Yeah. So mentor, get out
Please.
there, make a damn difference. If you
Yep.
don't like what's happening, either move to Nova Scotia or burn the house down.
But in honor of the Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.,
Yes.
do something.
Do something, fuckers.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you. That was really, really good. You made me feel good about myself, remembering all the awesome things I've done for other people. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna text her on Friday and tell her, "Hey,
What'd you do this week for somebody?
you little brat." Share, rate, review.
Please.
Find us where you find all of your podcasts.
Yes.
What else? Oh, www.likewhateverpod.com.
Mm-hmm.
All the socials, like whatever
got it.
pod.
Uh-huh.
Do. I think that was it.
Nope.
Oh, there's one more.
And you got to think hard about this one.
I try to do something different every time.
Make it easy.
Okay. If you would like to write an email about how you plan on mentoring someone, or how you were mentored, to likewhateverpod@gmail.com, or don't. Whatever.
Whatever.
Bye.
Bye.